You know Alex Williams. Airball Alex Williams? You don't know her show? Bro, what?
Should I?
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball influencers, and she's blowing up with the Dope Blunt podcast and video channels. You gotta take it seriously, because them NBA draft heads definitely do.
All right, I'll check out.
No, you go do it now because she's all over you. Right here, she singled you out and issued a challenge. Throw down. And she even hit me on my socials to make sure you got it.
Let me see that. Okay, so I meet this challenge and then what?
So I'm sure she'll hype you on the show.
Okay, and if I don't?
She'll bury you. I seen it happen before, stone cold ruthless.
All right, fine. She wants to go, we can go. I ain't never been afraid of no challenge.
Welcome, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight for our presentation of college basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Villanova Wildcats going up against the Oklahoma Sooners. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we are just as excited as you are to see what this game has in store.
One great thing about college basketball, anything can happen. Scouting reports and standings are all well and good, but it's really a surprise every time.
Absolutely. I mean, these players are all improving at a rapid rate at this stage of their careers, and because of that, you can never count out an underdog.
And the shot is good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Good on the triple.
You know, you have to stretch the floor for the offense to flow smoothly, and Junior understands that, and he's doing his part.
Well, guys, this Oklahoma program still looking for their first national championship, although they did come close a few times.
Were the runners-up in 1947 and 1988. More recently, made it to the semifinals in 2016 before falling to Villanova. Well, this team is improving and will continue to get their chance to win it all.
And here's Red Thompson from the arc. Another three for Villanova.
And what confidence from Thompson. His coaches encouraging him to shoot it off the dribble when given the chance.
Here's Evans. That three off the mark. And they're on the break. Ball going up court. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And he's got his first free throws of the night right here.
First team foul. At the line, your Sooners.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Villanova. Junior from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Thompson brings the double team. It's stolen by Thompson.
And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Barrett. And that 1985 team capped off with one of the biggest upsets ever.
When they won it all, they completely shook up the world with that upset. I mean, it's something that we still talk about today. What a great moment for Villanova and really for all of college sports.
The tray drains it from beyond the arc.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Junior outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's Vincent. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
The Wildcats leading. Here's Junior outside. Another three for Villanova.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Now here's Barrett. Here's Evans. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
Pass to Barrett. Davidson. And here is Norris. Puts up a three. And it's Justice with the rebound. On the wing, Junior. Guarded by Barrett. Junior from deep. Here's Blackman. Plays it up and banks it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Wong. Davidson. Now here's Barrett. Davidson on the wing. Takes the three. The shot, no good. Now Junior. 14 points for him. From the arc. And out another basket. 6 of 10.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Outside, Norris. Pass to Underwood. Barrett with it. And Barrett slams it in. Villanova, part of the Philly Big Five. One of 5 schools in Philadelphia that is a hotbed for basketball talent.
You think about the Big Five schools that reside in the Philadelphia area, and Villanova clearly has had the most success. Philadelphia is a great hotbed of basketball and recruiting. I tell you what, that whole area loves the sport, and there are always terrific players in the city.
Pass to Fisher. Let's go from 3. Yes! And it's Junior picking up the assist.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Good on the three-point shot.
Look out now. Junior is hot and feeling it right now.
Outside Barrett. Back to Davidson. Norris. Here's Fox. Davidson defending. Here's Junior outside. Another 3 for Villanova.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Time called here. The Sooners decide to talk it over. Junior really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And the Wildcats will go for a different look here.
And the Oklahoma Sooners are programmed on the upswing. They've had deeper runs in the tournament. The future is looking bright for Sooner fans.
Another shot. Evans. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And lately, you guys, the Sooners have been more consistent in punching their ticket to the dance.
Well, you get the feeling they are really building something here. This program has a good coach, I think is moving in the right direction. I would not be surprised to see them as a dominant force for the next decade or so.
Now here's Norris. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Bailey. Vincent. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Parker grabs the miss.
Boy, just by his body language, when you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Thompson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Oklahoma Sooners. It's his first trip to the line.
Thompson. Shooting 2.
Well, the biggest former Sooner in recent years, Trae Young. He was a huge star here with the Sooners. Now the face of a franchise and a rising star in the NBA.
Good on both. Looking back at the attention Young commanded in college, you simply couldn't leave him alone.
And, you know, Young is poised, I think, to be an all-time great shooter. You know, just like he was in college and now in the NBA, I tell you what, the Sooners are glad to call him one of their own.
Confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Thompson with the ball. He's got 8. And he gets it to go.
Hey, Junior gets a lot of talk about his game with good reason, but NBA scouts are high on Thompson's game as well.
Outside Vincent. And the layup's good off the glass. Now here's Watson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The pass to Parker. Back to Watson. Charles, covered by Norris. Now Thompson. And here's Charles. Watson from deep. Another 3 for Villanova.
You know, this Oklahoma Sooners basketball program really came into prominence, I think, in the late 80s. That's the first time they were a big name on the modern national stage.
And in 1988, the Sooners were runners-up in the title game. That team featured a handful of future pro players. Oklahoma's still looking for that first championship. And guys, look how much Davis's physicality has improved at Villanova. Smashes his way through the foul there and finishes the shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Barrett. Pass to Evans. Bailey. Goes back up, and Evans lays it up and in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Wildcats on top. They lead by 18. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
He's in a tremendous rhythm offensively. The defense trying everything they can to slow him down to no avail.
Hey, and he's confident to begin with now. When he gets on a roll like this, best of luck to you. Bring help and plenty of it. Make somebody else beat you is the strategy.
You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
Blackman with the bucket.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Here's Thompson. He's got 10. And it's Junior missing. Here's Bailey. The offensive rebound. That's another one for him. His 5th make and just 7 shots.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
On the wing, Junior, guarded by Barrett. Up top, Watson. Parker. Pass to Junior. The 3 ball. Villanova the rebound. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, it's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 5. Pass to Vincent. Lets it go from 14. That shot off the mark. The Wildcats go the other way with it.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Blackman. Junior, guarded by Barrett. Here's Junior outside. 3-pointer is on target. And those titles for Villanova, 2016 and 2018.
Tell you what, this is truly a golden era for Wildcat basketball. You know, it's been a byproduct, I think, of the school being consistent and staying near the top of the polls on a regular basis. And, you know, as a result, typically the Wildcats are one of the top seeds in the tournament, too. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Evans gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Yes, that goes. You guys, for a long time now, Villanova has been a great place for guards and wings with some incredible talent coming out of those positions.
And if you're a perimeter player, Villanova is a fantastic place to grow your game. The school has done a great job of developing the talent of their perimeter players. It's been a major strength of the program the last few decades.
And yep, that's good.
Boy, Red's been a really quick study, a fast learner in how to exploit angles to be an effective scorer inside. That includes being able to play through contact.
Pass to Conley from beyond the arc, connects from 3-point range.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Thompson outside. Here's Parker. Back to Thompson. Here's Parker. He's covered by Evans. Pass to Junior. Releases. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Barrett. Here's Conley. And the foul called on Vincent. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here.
Now into the lineup for Oklahoma, Jalen Underwood, Mao Chung Wang, Irvin Davidson, Edgar Norris. Substitution on the court.
Now Charles. Pass to Fisher. Back to Charles. Connects on the 9-footer. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Davidson. And here are the Wildcats now. And here's Davis. Long with the rebound. So it's Oklahoma now. Outside Bradley. Davidson outside. Pass to Hall, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
Now here's Davidson. Outside Norris. Down low. Hall. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Davis. Pass to Fox. Shoots over Davidson. Fox's shot's good. Bradley with it. Davidson outside. Here's Wong. Now here's Bradley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and he'll shoot two. That one on Justice. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans, who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
The Wildcats making a switch here. He hits one and then misses the second attempt from the line. Pass to Junior. Got a piece of it on the wing, Junior. Takes a three. No luck on that one. And it's the Sooners taking it the other way. Outside Bradley. Here's Conley. He tries a three. The Sooners again can't hit. Junior outside. From beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
Now here's Bradley. 5 on the clock. And another miss by Oklahoma.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Junior outside. And the Wildcats, another three.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Junior outside. The Sooners pull it in. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sooners, Matthew Hall. Shooting 2.
2 shots. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
Here's Junior outside. Drills it from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Right side, Barrett. So we see the Wildcats taking the W here.
And without question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed en route to a blowout victory.
And guys, I think we all caught a glimpse of just how special this young man can be. Games like this one will certainly catch the attention of NBA scouts.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
Yes, this is a good thing. We got the W. You did your thing. Alex Williams is going to be hyping you up for sure.
I'm just glad we got the win. It's one step closer to the tourney.
And Alex Williams. Both can be true, Junior.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm about the team. That's my mentality, always has been, always will be. Alex Williams or no Alex
Yeah,
Williams.
and I hear that. But look, at this level and the next level, the media is going to overanalyze every move we make on and off the court. And it's affecting the team because they're hearing it and they're reading it. If Alex Williams is burying you, then we all dealing with it. But look, your draft stock go rise. You'll see.
And I ain't mad at that. As long as we keep winning, everything else will take care of itself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Hey, you want to find this? Save the ocean. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all later.
Okay, see ya.
What's up, Junior? Good to see you.
You too, Arch. I gotta walk.
So look, I'll get right to the point. I know what happened between Coach Bishop and I is still eating at you.
Yeah, it didn't sit right. Look, I want everything to work out between us, but Coach Bishop don't trust you, and he just wants what's best for me.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah. But you still want to get paid if I make it to the NBA, which is fair.
You know, I got you here.
You did.
When you had your choice of schools, I never tried to nudge you either way.
That's right.
I was surviving before we met, Junior, and I'd still be surviving if you decided to never play basketball.
Look, Art, you got me here. And I love this place and what I'm trying to accomplish for this school, but things can change if I don't feel like they're working out. I just want that to be clear.
Right? We don't have a contract. That's clear. All I can do is keep trying to earn your trust.
Okay.
So, you ready to see what the inside word on your draft stock is?
Definitely.
All right, so look, I gathered all my intel into one place for you to take a look at, but it can update as the season goes.
Okay, so what's this all supposed to mean right now?
Nothing yet, but it'll all shape up as we get closer to the end of the season. Just keep winning, keep your numbers up, and your stock will rise.
Okay, if we're losing and I'm not producing, then it'll fall.
I mean, I was gonna say it's not that simple, but it kinda is.
All right. Work to do.
So,
Catch you later, Arch.
all right, boy.
Pardon me. Thank you.
Can I help you?
You're Junior, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Alex Williams. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How'd you get on the bus?
How did I get on the bus?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised by how many people think press pass means all access. Can I say what a pleasure it is to meet Mr. Big Time Professor Dunk himself? I'm just wondering whether I should call you a selfish player, a chemistry risk, or, you know, tell the truth and let everyone know you did it for a girl.
Who told you that?
I never reveal my sources. But his name rhymes with Ted.
Listen, these other players that you're covering, yeah, they don't get the same, let's just call it attention.
Attention.
Yeah, attention.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with that?
What's the deal? Well, I get it. It may seem cruel or, you know, arbitrary, but it's the opposite. I love the potential of who you are and what your game is all about. At times, it can be inspiring.
Okay, and at other times?
At other times, not so much, but you're growing and developing, and this is my way of helping you reach your potential.
So why can't you just say that in an article? What's with all these games?
Because I'm building a profile too. And games, conflict, that gets eyeballs and clicks. And what if you don't develop? I write a cuddly piece about you, and then what? NBA decision makers pay attention to what I say. I've built a career on honest, unmerciful critiques, and I'm not backing down from that now. Look, the stakes are impossible at this level, Junior. You know that. And even worse when you get to the next level. You might as well prepare for it now. Everyone knew your dad was up for it. It's a long shadow that follows you around. Is that funny?
It is, because it's an angle. Trust me, I get where you're coming from. But the media is a lot more twisted about the legacy of Duke than I am.
Am I supposed to take that at face value?
I'm assuming you got another challenge for me.
Yeah, I do. 2 games, first and foremost. I'm all about winners, so win the games. Secondly, everyone wants to see you develop as a scorer. So bump your scoring average up from where it is now. What do you say?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Nice. There's something about you. Professor Dunk. Mr. Big Time.
Red.